And they played "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" when you came out, because you're breaking a lot of hearts. I watched, and I'll tell you what,
Sir Elton John's mic.
You're wearing Sir Elton John's mic.
It's a big day. It's a big day. I'm very excited.
That's actually, we should auction that off on the website.
Oh, actually, I stole it. Actually, I'm already stealing it after the show.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
All right. So you're already in the business. Yeah. That's what happens, evidently, I hear. So I watched it last week, and it's on again tonight, right?
Yes.
And tonight? It was on last night.
Last night.
All right. So I watched the premiere. And you had to dump a lot of them right away.
Yeah, that was tough.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, that
because
was really
you seem
hard.
like, I mean, you're not an actor. You're a real guy that's trying to find a real girl.
Yes.
And now it really is, in reality, it's over. You've
yeah,
picked
the show's
somebody.
Done.
You're in love. It says you're in love.
I can't tell. Yes.
So you picked somebody. Let's just talk about this for a quick minute. First of all, you're just making out with people. There are cameras right here. And you're not doing a love scene. You're not an actor. You're actually feeling. How can you not know there's a camera right there when you're making out with somebody?
Oh, I know it's there. I try and think about the woman that's there instead of the camera that's there.
I know, but and then how many a day do you make out with?
You mean on average?
Yeah.
Or just normal? No.
Yeah.
You know, watching that show was the first show was the most difficult experience of my life because I watched it with my mother. And at the end of the show, when they did that big montage of, I think they had every woman I've kissed since I was in 7th grade in there somehow. Terrifying. Yeah, and I was curled up in the fetal position. I was freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous, and my mom was a little bit scolding of me after that. She wasn't happy.
Oh, she didn't think you were going to be kissing women on that show?
Apparently, she didn't see any of the other Bachelors. I guess she wasn't tuning in for those so much. But
so you picked somebody.
Yes.
And now you have to keep a secret. You can't tell. I mean, you told me who it is, but you can't tell anybody. And
well, I knew you wouldn't tell
Yeah,
anybody,
and I can't believe. So are you allowed to drink or anything? What if you get a little drunk and start like sharing it with people that you're? Aren't you scared to death that because you have to keep this a secret?
No, you know, I tend to have some beverages now and again, but for the most part, I'm pretty good at keeping secrets, and this is a big secret.
It's a huge secret because you can't see her until you can sneak away, right?
We sneak away. We have our little private little getaways. And,
how can you do that? I mean, look at the tabloids. They find people everywhere. How are y'all sneaking around?
It's pretty funny. I don't know. We're like the First Lady and President Bush sometimes, the way they kind of sneak us into the car. I'm wearing a mustache. It's crazy.
A mustache?
You don't call it a mustache?
You are fancy now.
Yeah. That's French for fake mustache.
Yeah, before you were Bob the Bachelor, it was mustache, and now it's moustache.
Now I'm Robert the Bachelor.
Yeah. So, no, you must. You have because girls are now you're not only like girls are hitting on you, and you're by yourself. So that's pretty.
That's actually the genius is I never seem to be by myself.
Yeah.
You know, I have a team of people that follow me around and literally nitpick my every move, which is genius because I need it. I'm a disaster, generally speaking. But I think that it's been a lot of fun because I actually, you know, well, you've read it.
Yeah,
you know,
I've read it.
I'm feeling that stuff, and that's good. And so I'm just kind of waiting until the end of the show.
So it's true. Sometimes it's not true. It is true. That's great.
Well, I've read some stuff in the tabloids that's been pretty great, too.
Really? Oh, yeah. They make up all kinds of stuff. Well, throw some women that you're not going to do anything with to Jeff.
Okay.
And why don't you, maybe you could give him some tips. You could give, and he's our bachelor.
Is he? Are you guys going to set him up?
Yeah, we are. So we'll talk to
throw him the
yeah,
ladies?
if you can. The Bachelor is on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on ABC, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much
for
being here, Bob.